Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is part 5 of our clothing system, our layering system. Part 5 then, or level 5, is our waterproof shell. Here's a number of jackets I've been using over the years from my outer shell of waterproofing. I'll say right off the bat, I virtually never wear Gore-Tex trousers. I prefer to have trousers that are fast drying. So what I'll do is I'll go over these individually to give you an idea of what we should be looking at. So one of the big things you need to look at for a waterproof is the material it's made of and the cost. This one here is these new soft shell jackets. This one's a wind block and waterproof by E.G.O. I've just used it this year. It's been quite positive, but I would say I wouldn't use it if I was up in the mountains, say like up Gorms, stuff like that. No, definitely not. It's good for showers, walking the dog, working out in the woods if you've got a backup. So I would use it for that alone. I wouldn't go and risk my life when I'm depending on my waterproof layer to do the job. But that's how I feel at the moment. That might change. As I say, I've only been using it for a short period of time. Here's another one then I showed you before, is the Rivers West Heavy Duty Winter Fleece. This one really works really good, no qualms with this. Just a bit heavy, and when the outer layer gets wet it stays wet, but the inside keeps you 100% dry. So the Rivers West gear is really good. A bit expensive over here in Britain, but well worth a look at, especially if you're a hunter and you want to wear a jacket that doubles up as a working shell and a waterproof shell together. So this is a good consideration here, and it's very fit for purpose with all the pockets on it. It's windproof, waterproof and breathable. That's your Rivers West. Next one I have here, I've been using probably for about 3 years now, is the Carrymore, and it's the Weatherlight jacket. It's been quite positively done good when it's been out. I've had no qualms with it. It's done what it says on the box. Just every now and again I give a spray to it to waterproof the outer shell on it after I've gave it a wash. All these jackets are needing a wash now. This one's done really good. Price wise, I think it was approximately about £60. Really good, does the job. So it's well within the budget of most beginners, I would say. And here's one, an old favourite for many years ago. This is maybe about 15-year-old now. This is an aquafoil jacket here by Berghaus, and it's still going strong. One thing I'll say about the aquafoil jackets, watch what you're doing when it comes to washing them. I've ruined quite a few of them now with washing them too warm and separating the lining. But this one's actually done really well. It's quite old now, as I say. The best jackets I've used has been the triple layer Gore-Tex, but they're very expensive. You're talking like £350 upwards, and that's just not within my budget now, especially when you're sitting about a campfire and you get sparks hitting your jacket and put holes through it. This jacket here is by Ridgeline. There we go. This is a triple layer RL Protex, and it's the recoil jacket, and it's basically works in the most severest of weathers. Great jacket, and it's quiet. The outer layer's like a moleskin. Don't know if you can see that. It gets dirty very quick, but when you're doing a lot of digging and in amongst the trees. Very breathable, does a great job that way. Good for hunting, I'd recommend it for that. Very good, so I quite like that one. Here we have the DPM, British Forces issue Gore-Tex trousers. Very occasionally do I wear these. As I say, I prefer not to, just because they restrict your movement. It's okay when you're in a static position. You can pick these up for your army surplus stores now, about £20. Just take them home, give them a wash, put them in the tumble dryer and reproof them, and you should do okay with them. So I prefer myself not to wear Gore-Tex trousers. But if you're the type of person that feels they need it and the type of work that you're doing out in the woods, we'll go for it. We're all individuals here and we've all got our individual needs. So these are some of the jackets you can maybe consider having a look at. The thing is to make sure we're sticking by the principles that the Mountain Rescue told us. Basically, we can't keep dry, so we need a system that wicks away the moisture from the body through multiple layers. It must be lightweight, preferably made of modern materials, avoiding cotton and cotton mixes as much as we possibly can in cold climates and wet climates. We want it to be breathable as much as possible, and it has to be fit for purpose, doesn't it? And easy to vent, so I prefer to have front loaded zips like this, so it's easy to open up and fast to open up and easy to remove. That's something else we need to look at. And all these layers can be interactive with your base layer, your thermal layer, your working layer and your working shell. So this has to be taken into consideration when you're buying your jackets or your outer shell. It usually has to be a bit larger to accommodate all the layers we're wearing underneath it. So make sure you take this into consideration. You maybe need to go to the shop and wear your base layer and maybe your fleece, a bulky fleece, to give you some idea of the size you should be trying to buy. So hopefully this helps you out. What I'd like to do now is just go into level 6. And what level 6 is for me is task specific to your job. And what I mean by that is, if you, for talk's sake, are a sniper, you maybe have a ghillie suit, or a hunter, you have your ghillie suit that you'd wear, and that'd be your next layer. So it's task specific to your actual personal needs. Or it might be something as like a high visible vest for out during the hunting season, or maybe a BV suit like the lads used to wear in Norway when working about the vehicles in extreme cold. Or it might be something as simple as a midgie suit for the Scottish midgie, which absolutely eat you alive. A great bit of kit. So this would be level 6 for me, task specific to that need. So hopefully this has gave you an idea of what you should be looking for, the type of stuff you need to play about with and get right. You maybe need to save your money to get the jacket that you want, but there's lots out in the market now that do a great job and that are really breathable and at a reasonable price. Your army surplus stores are a great place to have a look to begin with. If your budget isn't that great, get there, a lot of reasonable stuff, but maybe need to treat it, as I said. So thanks again for coming along to the channel. I really appreciate it. Please like, put any comments in, share and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Cheers.